so it works on every skin tone. And then the aqua eyes will give you a call out for that because I wear the violet color every single day on air. Okay.
You're too darn good at this. Do I need to be here?
I know, but we have such a good time when Kevin's here. But so I know and Kevin always yells at me, you wear too much blush.
No,
anyway.
No, I don't. I don't
my
yell.
Own, you know, we all have, suggest. Okay, we're moving on to a great foundation for $40 here. We're going to talk about the molecular size on this and what makes this so spectacular.
A great foundation?
Okay.
An amazing
superior foundation. Your item number is 367308. It conceals. It's visibly your skin's going to look fresher, younger looking. It's not masky, and of course it looks natural looking as well. So if you want medium flawless coverage, you want a concealer all in one, this is it. And you're looking at fair, we'll go over the colors, light, medium, and dark. And don't just take our word for it, take Allure's word, because this actually won an Allure Beauty Award for 2008. It's an Editor's Choice Award. That's saying a lot.
That's huge.
Huge.
That's huge. When you think about it, first of all, this is a foundation for those of you that want to have skin that looks absolutely perfect, but nobody is ever going to know it's there.
I wear medium, by the way.
Gorgeous and smooth and radiant. It's going to diffuse fine lines. It is not going to clog your pores because it is oil-free. It is a mixture of 3 different kinds of silicone. We were going to talk about silicones, of course.
Silicone is our friend.
Silicone is our friend because the molecular structure is too large to absorb into the skin, which means that even if you have acne-prone skin, this is the go-to foundation for you because it will make you look gorgeous, but it will not irritate a sensitive skin. Also, fabulous. Look at those colors.
I was going to say, that's exactly what I wear. This is what we're calling the light. So here it is for you. This is fair, light, medium, and sometimes I wear the medium in the summertime, and the dark. But let's talk about this oil-free formula that gives you the coverage you want. But it's not that, okay, I look like I'm wearing a mask, and it doesn't look like that, I'm all made up. But the molecular size is not clogging the pores, nor is it accentuating your lines and wrinkles, and skin is in.
Got to tell you guys, see this? Un face? I'm wearing medium, and I'm wearing dark as my bronzer.
Oh, so you could use the dark with the highlighter.
Those of you boys on TV, go
Why
out.
not?
You got to get some HD. Now, I got to show you guys what I love about this foundation the most is the ease of use. I mean, literally, you take a small amount and you just put it on with you could put it on with your fingers, you could put it on with a brush. I personally like putting it on with a brush. I don't suggest that you apply it with a sponge because it's notorious that most of us waste a lot of foundation in our sponge. I would say put it on with your finger and then blend with the sponge. I just absolutely, I mean, it looks like skin.
Well, first of all, it's not heavy. I think a lot of us, especially during the winter time, we're applying different types of makeup and we're noticing that it's, you know, laying in the lines and wrinkles. It's getting really creasy on our skin. It's getting very heavy on our skin as well. It's getting very blotchy. What's so unique about this are the pigments that are used. Silica is a completely inert material. It's basically dirt or glass, whichever way that you look at it. So you don't have to worry about this clogging your pores. That's my biggest concern with foundations. I have foundations on for 12, 14, 16 hours a day. My biggest concern is it's clogging my pores and I'm breaking out. So if you've been noticing whether it's adult acne or young acne, this is something that you don't have to worry about that it's hiding and filling in all of your pores. It actually has light reflectors in it that's reflecting the light right back. There's a reason why this is called high definition. It's all about getting you ready for that close-up, which is so important. There's a lot of different foundations that are out there, and what they're doing is they're creating such a small basically molecular structure that it's laying in the lines and wrinkles. This is so much larger of a silicone molecular structure. It's larger that it's masking and filling in those lines and wrinkles all in one quick, easy step.
And you know what else is in there, which I absolutely think is smashing and delightful? There's something called cerussite mica. And you're saying, wow, that's a big word too, Kevin. Well, yeah, but you know what it means?
Light reflection.
It means light diffusion. It means immediate soft focus effect in real time, which means when you're at lunch with the girls, and they're looking across the table, they're wondering, where the heck did all those fine lines go? She looks too darn good.
But notice also, too, underneath her eyes. This can also be used as your concealer. You don't have to worry about buying a separate concealer. I know Kevin's applying this with the brush.
Let's show it layered. This is what's really amazing. You can actually put on one coat and then on those areas that you might have a little problem.
Right.
Not that any of us have any problems. You can just go right back in and apply a little bit more. and it becomes your concealer. So you've got foundation and concealer in one bottle. Now, what you can also do, which I think is magnificent, those of you that are out there buying tinted moisturizers, stop wasting your money. You don't need a tinted moisturizer. Take a little bit of the foundation and mix it with your favorite moisturizer, and you have a customized tinted moisturizer that is your exact right color all the time.
Wow, and we're going to show you her before and after. Notice underneath her eyes, a little dark circles, a little puffiness. See how this completely masked it, but it looks like she's wearing nothing. You know, when you're watching all of those TV shows, the whatever Housewives, you know, all those shows, the girls look so flawless. That's what HD is all about. When you're turning on them and watching the newscasters, you know, a lot of these people are using the Makeup Forever high definition line because of the micas, because of the pigments that are used in this, the silicas. This is what's masking all the imperfections, because let me tell you, HD, you don't want to fool around with it. It shows you every little line and wrinkle. So this was actually created for everyone that works in TV, for close-ups, where you don't have any special lighting. Now you're getting that same kind of effortless look home to your door, and it works on every skin type. And I have to be honest, Kevin, I don't use a brush. I just use my hands, rub it around.
That's fine.
But it's even. It doesn't matter which way you apply it.
You just touched on a very important point. Now with Leah, what we have here is we have a darker skin tone. Now what happens notoriously, darker skin tone foundations tend to make people look a little flat because darker colors absorb light, they don't reflect light.
Okay.
This foundation is made in a way so that it gives that lit lift, like that built-in key light that every performer loves. So even if you have a darker skin, you can now use one color of foundation and it will not make you look flat. It will give you that rich three-dimensional look with only one color, so you won't have to highlight or contour.
You don't have that grayness look either.
Well, you don't have the grayness and you don't have the actual flatness, because a lot of foundations that don't have that light reflective property, what they do is it just, with the darker colors, you tend to look very, even tan colors, even medium tones.
Okay, well, stay online. We are getting very busy this morning. This is just the beginning of Kevin's visit with our Makeup Forever. Remember, this is the high definition line. This is the invisible, flawless coverage that's oil-free. Of course, medium coverage. You can layer this up if you want to. So thank you for your calls. Notice shipping and handling. It's only $1.99.